Thanks for joining the live stream, Arm Wrestling fans. Today we'll be discussing some regular topics which I noticed in past few days, but mostly the stream is going to be about whatever the chat wants to discuss today. I hope the audio is there, audio input. Yep, I guess it is there. Please let me know if the audio is coming through from microphone or not. If you hear these taps, I haven't done a live stream in a very long time. What happened? You okay? Yeah, I'm okay, man. I'm okay. Like, past couple of months have been kind of not so busy and yet too busy. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough motivation because it kind of gets boring to repeat the same topic and again and again. And whenever I don't report on tournaments, important tournaments, I feel like I'm kind of betraying myself. And whenever I report other things which are really important, because most people like to know only about the viral topics, that's kind of okay, but you don't want to do them enough. So speaking of tournaments, I'll be sending a message today to the owner of World Series of Arm Wrestling. He's been doing good stuff. I watched one of his tournaments and the next one is in late part of July this month. So I'll be inviting him if he wants to come over here and we'll discuss some of the tournaments. Looks like he's doing good things in USA. Pro Panja date. So Pro Panja League, I'm not sure if they've announced it or not, but it looks like it's from 30 August to 15th of September. The dates may change a day or two here and there, but that's basically it. There's that Mr. Pradeep. Howdy all. Your English is very good, Pooja Singh. Not sure. My English the vocabulary was like probably 3 times more when I was studying in school. So you can guess for the past 11 years since I left school, or maybe almost 12 years, no English at all. I recently started speaking English when I started this YouTube channel. Arm wrestling is a trash sport. I wouldn't say so, but yeah, it does not have the potential to become like a huge mainstream sport because of one reason. There is less involvement. Yeah, maybe chess is also a huge game, but there is involvement only of your brain in that game, but maybe multiple strategies through your brain. But it's not like a sport where you can get in a stadium of 40,000 people and all of them can enjoy the sport. It cannot happen like that. And that's one of the biggest reasons. Video choppy, audio fine, lagging. It should not be lagging. Not sure why it is. Let me check the connection if it is 5G or not. So as long as the audio is okay, yep, it's connected on 5G. Not much I can do after that. There's that Mr. Pradeep. Okay, what this session consists, Pradeep? Whatever the chat wants to discuss. I wanted to discuss some upcoming matches, but yeah, the Gold Sam website, which I usually refer to whenever I'm discussing these topics, they have not uploaded anything except East versus West 14, and all of those matches also haven't been updated yet. Lagged. Good day. Right now the video should be okay, I guess. Good day of chap. From where do you know? I did not do my graduation from anywhere. No graduation. I don't like studying. I don't like doing anything basically. Did you hear about the Trump assassination all the way in India, Pradeep? Yeah, Indians are huge fans of Donald Trump. If you combine the number of fans of Donald Trump from all over the world, I think that number is still just equal to the Trump fans here in India. And India is pro-Trump all the way. Nobody cares about Biden. Yeah, that was sad. Where did he get shot? Like there was a drip of blood on his face. Attempt, yeah. Does Rustam have a chance against Paul Lynn? Yeah, he does, but that round inside a hook was still kind of equal. When Paul tried to top roll, it was over. It was not close. When Paul jumped in a hook, the match stopped in the center before Rustam's pec tore. So if the match goes that way, and I'm quite sure Paul is not going to try to top roll this time because it's not worth it, it's not that easy. And Paul's hook has improved a lot since then. Basically, we can almost we can almost guarantee or say with a lot of certainty that Rustam's hook may not have gotten any better, because the guy has been arm wrestling for like 2 decades now, and he tore his pectoral. He's barely back to the game, so there is literally zero chance that he's stronger than what he was before. Maybe there is a small chance because that was Rustam's first match after a comeback. So after 4 years, that was his first match. So maybe he was still getting better, and despite trying to recover from his pectoral tear, maybe he still got better because of some regular practice on the table. But that seems to be really, really difficult to believe. So at best, Rustam is going to be the same as he was before, and Paul is improving a lot. So Paul, I wouldn't be surprised if people tell me that Paulin is the favorite to win that match. Paul's hook is really dangerous. Like, would you bet on Sasho against Paul if that match happens right now? Because he pinned Sasho twice and he almost pinned him 3 times in that match. So maybe in a best of 7, if that was a title shot, still Sasho would have been the favorite. But in a best of 5, I'm not sure if anyone will be willing to put their money on Sasho Andreev against Paulin at 95 kilos. Ray. Hello Pradeep, I wish they would let you commentate at East versus West. By now, I think I would have worked my way up to that position if I was able to go to East versus West when Engin invited me about a couple of years ago. He invited me for about 3 events at least. He always used to ask, did you manage to get your visa? And always my answer was no. So, I can't take a break. Yeah, awesome to hear. Upper ear, okay. If Rustam wins, can he beat Irakli? So Rustam was already close. He got a couple of rounds over Irakli, and he seems to be the only guy in the world right now who can hook Irakli Zirakashvili. Because Todd Hutchings did beat him, but he goes sideways. Todd Hutchings can not force almost anyone in a hook, but his side pressure is insane. But I'm not sure if even Todd is going to be the favorite against Irakli right now. And Prudny cannot force him in a hook, but Rustam did. And that was his, once again, a comeback match after his pectoral injury. Am I mistaken, or did I have like almost 70 viewers or 80 viewers before this stream problem started? Now I'm at 37, or did I watch something else? I'm confused. Yuvraj versus Auden Larrett. What's your opinion? Yuvraj, they tell me that Yuvraj is really, really difficult to top roll. If you want to beat him, you have to kind of hook him and beat him. And Auden is a top roller. So, yeah, Yuvraj is not slightly, he's like 3-4 years older. He's maybe even taller than Auden, or at least he's the same height, and he's bigger. Yeah, Auden can take that match if he wants, because Yuvraj is a new arm wrestler, like 2.5 years into the game. Chafee really need to show us something. Man of that legend has taken away too many losses. Yes, I do agree with that, brother. Dave Chafee. So initially we all thought that Dave Chafee is kind of done for. He's on the decline. He's not going to be as strong as he was. But then we saw something different. And I'm talking about the Vitaly Lalitin super match. Yes, he still lost that match 4-0 or 5-1, whatever you want to call it. But the round where Vitaly allowed him to go to the straps, he still beat Vitaly in the straps. Yes, we can say that Vitaly did not have the reason to go as hard as he did in the previous rounds. But once the match stopped, he was trying everything he can within his power, and he couldn't beat Chafee. And that was Chafee whose wrist was taken 4 times in a row by Vitaly without the straps. And still Chafee was able to beat him easier than what he did 2 years ago. So what does that tell us? How did Chafee defeat Vitaly, a stronger version of Vitaly, whose shoulder was healed up, who was bigger and stronger, easier than what he did 2 years ago when we were assuming that his decline started. So that seems to be not fitting well into the conversation of Chafee's decline. Sir, in your opinion, who is better opponent against Levan? Hermes Gasparini. Yuvraj doing arm wrestling for 1.5 years. Yeah, last time in August I heard he was doing that for less than 1 year. Yeah, you're right. Flying jet. They told me that he's been arm wrestling for like 6-7 months, and that was in last August. So yeah, 1.5 years. Correct. Pradeep, can you go to USA event or need visa? Of course, I need to get visa for going to USA, brother. Of course. Do you see any current Indian arm wrestler performing at world level stages like East versus West or King of the Table in near future? Right now, no. If East versus West is a professional league. Angin has already mentioned many times that he won't be creating some kind of juniors or youth category because it is a professional event. The juniors should compete at WAF and prove themselves there according to Angin Jersey. So if juniors were allowed, then maybe Abhas Rana. I watched a video on Tarun Gill's channel about Abhas Rana. He's weighing 104 kilos. That's insane, man. He's 16 years old and about my height, or maybe even a centimeter smaller than me. He's not even 5'11". He's 5'10", 16 years old, and he's weighing 104 kilos. I won't be surprised if he has abs too. So, like not really lean, 104 kilos, but good weight. So that's a strong guy, man. That's a strong guy. I was thinking that this time he may get destroyed in the juniors category because he went from under 16, and this time if he goes to WAF, he did not go to WAF this. So next time if he goes to WAF, he will be competing in under 18 and he'll be like 17 years old. Let's see if he can do something there. I don't think Pradeep has mods. I don't remember ever seeing any. No, I used to have mods. I don't know where they went. Add as moderator. Tall Paul Hutchins Jr. is the moderator now. So don't block anyone unless they are posting the same question again and again. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your services. Pradeep wants to do it all himself. Pradeep wants to do it all himself. Tap the sub to arm break 50k. Yeah. They will. No audio. Wait. Audio should be there. Muted. Wow. I can hear audio. Audio should. It's going through from my side. I did press on mute. Back now. Thank you. So yeah, so I was saying that I need to apply for leave and I need to mention where I'm going. Then government of India will look at it. My organization will look at it, and then they'll let me know if I should go there or not, if I can get the visa or not. And that's a long process. It takes like maybe 5-6 weeks, and I can rarely get my leave signed that long in advance. So that's a problem. Mazahir's style is very good against top rollers, but against inside pullers he is not that good. Yeah, against flop pressers too, he's not that good. And once he starts getting tired, then they can top roll him as well, just like Coach Ray did in that that match. Good again, now cleared. Thank you, sir. Mazahir Saidu's playing style. So he's not a clear top roller. He won't like fold your wrist, but he kind of goes sideways. It's almost a top roll. Very weird move. And he stands in that kind of sprinting pose, starting pose. His standing stance is unlike I have seen from anyone. Thank you, Pradeep. I would block anyone unless they spam really bad. I wouldn't block. 50k subs incoming. Need to interview Levan on that note. Levan Saginashvili. Who should I contact? Levan usually answers to my Instagram messages, so maybe I can ask him directly. He doesn't need a translator. Let's see. That top posting move is great. Yeah, it's great. Mazahir Saidu can be on King of the Table. I'm not sure why they're not inviting him again. His first match at first King of the Table opening match, he did a great job. I think the match was great. It was the best match of that night. There were only 3 matches, I guess. Devon versus Michael Todd, and the second one was Coach Ray versus Mazahir, of course, and Larry Wheels versus Schoolboy. So he did a good job. I'm not sure why they did not invite him again. He lives in Dubai, so not too many expenses, and he always seems to be giving people good matches. Devon looks bigger now compared to his shape at East versus West 13. Yeah, maybe he's been eating more. Maybe he's been taking some pancakes again, which he stopped, I guess. If Engin allows Levan to have interview on this channel, though, yeah, that's also interesting, because Engin did not allow Paul Italia to have that interview. So I'm not really sure as well. Is there a worthy opponent left for David Samushia? As of now, it doesn't look like so. So for beating Samushia, somebody has to be a flop presser. Is there any flop presser in 85 kilos, like a serious level flop presser? Because that's the only thing that we haven't seen against Samushia until now. So Samushia has been top rolled, but yet he beats people from there. Nobody can go in a hook with him after round 2 or 3, because that's suicide as well. So only a top roll, a flop press option is left, and there is nothing else that you can do against him. So maybe if a top roll, somebody can quickly transition to a press, but that seems to be really difficult. The kind of joint pressure he has, I don't think he's going down with a transition to a press. Maybe somebody like Michael Todd does, like he did against Jerry Cadret in that one round in the 2019 match. Other than that, I don't really think anybody has any chance. So that's one style, and the other style is a flop press. Or maybe Nurdaulat Haider Khan should get a rematch, because he gave him a really good match. Or maybe a super match between Haider Khan and Samushia, the winner of, not Samushia, Sasho Andreev, if Sasho wants to continue in that category. Or else Vladimir Mayrov versus Haider Khan, the winner gets Samushia again. Please reply again, I want answer. Devon is way lean now. What else did you type? Marcus, any news about Zaur Paizulayev? Yeah, Zaur Paizulayev, I saw him working out. He uploaded some videos on Instagram, but he did mention that he's still he did 12 reps with 152 kilos, I guess. And I'm forgetting what he exactly said there, but he kind of mentioned something like he's not in the best shape even now. We need a tournament with popular YouTubers like Pradeep, Roman, Ozzy, and a few popular chatters like Drew, White Wolf, etc. would be cool to watch. Yeah, Devon keeps on saying that yes, he's going to bring back the bottom 8, but I'm not sure why they're not doing it right now. And if they talk about guys like Ryan Bowen, I don't think bottom 8 should be like that. So I'm not sure if they should be inviting like complete beginners like me, who would, like, when you arm wrestle on the table, you should not look like a complete beginner. In my mind, your technique should be kind of okay. You should just suck in terms of strength. You're not just strong. Because yes, it's bottom 8, but you still wouldn't want complete beginners to be arm wrestling there. So some people who kind of know the technique, who can move a little bit well, smoothly on the table, but they're not just that strong. Those are the kind of people who should be invited. Ryan Bowen, Artem Ternenko, they both were too strong for bottom 8 even back in the day. That's what I think. So Alijan versus Morozov versus Alijan versus Morozov left-handed, who would have won? I think Alijan Morozov should win that match comfortably. What is happening with arm wrestling in India? So Pro Punjab League, last day of August, second season will be starting in Mumbai. That's what's happening in India. You have to have non-super good people, have some good ones and not so good ones, make it really fun. Did you watch Parmastro versus Gallon? No, I don't know who these guys are. What's your thoughts on Rickard Borman? Him winning that tournament in Australia, defeating everyone and beating Lachlan Dare in the after pulls, that was genuinely one of the most exciting and shocking feats of strength that I have seen in arm wrestling. Like something that I've personally seen live or around that time with my eyes. I've never seen anything that impressive. So that guy is legit. Can Daniel Prokopchuk versus Mazahir be a good match? So people talk about who should Brian Shaw face next. I would say Brian Shaw versus Rickard Borman should be a match next year. And let's see who wins that match. As of now, from the things I have seen, I think Rickard Borman is going to destroy Brian Shaw, even if Brian trains seriously for 1 year. But still, I would like to see that match. Zoloev can beat Samushia. I think Zoloev's career is over. The guy cannot win anything right now. Zoloev went from not losing anything to not winning anything. I'm not sure why this downfall, but he was kind of injured in the elbow as well when he faced John Brezink. Imagine John, while being 58 years old, beat Zoloev easier than what he did about 10-12 years ago. Still, Zoloev was maybe he stopped John in a hook for a few seconds before John rolled out. But this time there was nothing, man. There was nothing. So Zoloev, no chance. Are you planning to interview ahead of Pro Punjab Season 2? Interview who? Pradeep needs a beef to reach 50k. I already have enough beef. Not that I'm scared to have any more, but I don't want. I never really seek for any beef. It's just that I really enjoy speaking whatever I have in my mind. If a thought came to my mind and I think I'm right, then my priority is thinking whether I'm right or not what the other person is going to think about that. So even if I know that it is going to piss someone off, but if I believe that whatever I'm saying is right, I'm going to say it. So I really enjoy saying those things, and those are the things that get me into some beefs really fast. Do you think we can see Zaur back at East versus West, maybe against Kamil? No, Kamil is a bad matchup for Zaur, man. I think he can flop press on the right arm as well. So maybe not Kamil Jablonski, but maybe Zaur is fast too. It can be a good match. I think it can be a good match. I'll go with Zaur Pezulai versus Dave Chaffee. Big Dave Chaffee is someone that I would like to see Zaur face. That's a good match. Can Abbas beat who? Karan ne bhai ne kya pooch liya? I don't see your comment, Karan. Basudev. You're just typing I want answer, but you're not repeating the question. Can Abbas beat once again? Come on, man. Kamil versus Hermes Gasparini. Hermes Gasparini. No, not a competition. Not a competition on the left because Kamil destroys Hermes, I guess. And not a competition on the right too. Larry is working on other things right now. Larry's motivation seems to be gone. I hope you guys watched the video where I mentioned that Larry Wheels is just not really into arm wrestling right now. only as of now, because he's not even working with Adam Silver, and that's a bad sign because Adam is the one, he is the guy who kind of got Larry into arm wrestling, because he was an arm wrestler. He used to compete about 2-3 decades ago. And right now, Larry not working with him and him not uploading any arm wrestling videos, it's not good news for the arm wrestling world. What level do you think Monster Michael Todd can reach? Do you foresee him becoming a world champ at any weight division soon? So Michael is 51 years old, I guess. 105, he lost to Ongarbayev, who got destroyed by Petrenko. So I would assume that the gap between him and Petrenko will be good enough. Not sure if Petrenko can beat the King's move. I'm not sure if Michael can even get in a King's move against Oleg Petrenko. That's difficult as well. Can Abbas beat Mazahir? No, he cannot. Not right now. But soon he will if he keeps on progressing like that. Michael Todd 105. Nope. 115. Devon Larratt is there. So nope. And super heavyweight, no. I don't think Michael will ever be a world champion, realistically speaking. I would like to see him win, but I don't see him becoming a world champion in the future. The rise and fall of Larry Wheels is a future arm wrestling historian video. Yeah. My phone is trash can, okay. Prime Dennis versus Levan, right hand, your perspective. I think Levan wins that match. I bet he won't do it. Who won't do what? Ray, please mention. Well, obviously interviewing teams, individuals, promotion involved in Pro Punjab. Yeah, I should be doing that. Let me see. I have not uploaded anything on the Hindi channel for more than 6 months. Let me see if the channel is still monetized or not. I heard somewhere if you don't upload anything for 6 months, your channel gets demonetized. But maybe I uploaded a short somewhere in between. So 6 months have not passed by yet. That's what I am hoping for. Benching more than Levan. Larry, who's benching more than Levan? About 95 kilo for Michael. Vitali versus Georgi Zaranov. I think Vitali would beat him comfortably. Prime Dave versus Hermes. Good question. I think Hermes Gasparini should win that match. But Dave still gave Hermes a good match. And Devon just destroyed Dave Chaffee. So we kind of saw the difference between power there as well. I know Hermes was saying, yeah, Dave, when I faced him, was stronger. But there was, less than 1 year gap between those two matches. Maybe 7-8 months gap. 10 months at max. So no, Dave was not on that much of a decline. Clearly, Devon Larratt was a stronger human being compared to Hermes. Or maybe he still is. I was just replying to the Drew. Okay, thank you for mentioning Ray. Dennis versus Monster Michael Todd as Dennis comeback match after surgery. I did not really notice any big news, or at least any famous newsworthy topics in the past few days. Maybe that's why, along with the reason of me being too busy, I did not upload any video. But yeah, John Brazing celebrated his 60th birthday yesterday. So he's officially a senior citizen right now. The GOAT is a senior citizen. And in one of the interviews, Leonidas Arcona mentioned that he wants to face Irakli Zirakashvili left arm. That's what the match that he asked for. Maybe Engin did not listen to him carefully. I was thinking that maybe Engin is thinking in his mind that did Leonidas really ask for a right-handed match against Irakli, but no, he did not. That was a left-handed match demand. Zaur Pazulaev, we have already discussed his status. Looks like his hype is over too. He's about 45 years old right now, and I don't see him making the waves that he made in 2022 ever again. Like, some things are just not that difficult to assume. That was a perfect time period for Zaur until his bicep got injured. The amount of hype that he created by beating Vitaly Lalitin twice, people were saying that he's the next challenge for Levan. He should get that match. He already had a match confirmed against Hermes Gasparini at East vs West. The trash talk was doing good. The promotion was going well, but then he got injured. So the hype died. After that, he did not win the AMC for 2-3 times whenever he tried, and he lost badly to Georgi Svetkov too, who lost badly to Alex Kordecha. So the hype around Zaur Pezulaev is over, and I'm not sure if it is ever going to return again. Ad inserted. So YouTube inserted an ad. Please mention in the comments which ad YouTube showed you. John said Jerry can cause trouble to Levan. We'll see. Maybe Levan has to hook him. Who knows? Maybe he cannot top roll him. Then Monster Michael Todd did an amazing Devon Larratt lift, about almost 72 kilos. Monster Michael Todd was with The Undertaker as well. There will be a podcast uploaded. And there was one topic about Devon. I think maybe I should make a video about these. People will be interested to watch. We'll see. There is a power cut once again. I'll have to end this stream. Not that the inverter cannot handle it, but still it will be good to end it right now. Why is it not giving me the option to remove this? Why YouTube showing me ads, man? Thanks for watching, guys.